What's going on, everybody? My name is Rob DC, and I'm here bringing you my first commentary. I'm playing here some Battlefield 3. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the footage. I actually won't be talking about the gameplay. I'm going to be talking about E3 because Sony's press conference just came to an end, and I have some thoughts I wanted to share with everybody. First thing, it's $399 for the PS4. Xbox, $499. So it's $100 cheaper. Right there already. I'm sure already convinced people to buy the PS4 just by the $100 difference. Um, I know that's a huge thing. I mean, $100, that's a lot of money. That's, almost 2 games. So I know a lot of people are going to be excited for that. Second thing, the used game. Now we saw, Microsoft takes so much heat for this because, you can only give away your game like once or something, and then they needed to end up paying money, and you couldn't really sell it to GameStop or something or another retail because of some transaction, some weird shit. And Sony's basically saying fuck that. It's your game, you could give it to whoever you want, and that's great because that's the way I think about it. If you buy the game, once you pay the money, that's your game. The transaction is over with the developers. You bought the game, it's yours. It's for you to do whatever you want to do with it. So that's great in Sony's part. Another thing I wanted to mention or talk about was Battlefield 4. Oh, that game looks fucking amazing. It looks great. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And just for you people who might not be aware, it is 64 players online on the next gen consoles. Yes, it has been confirmed. So we're gonna see huge battlefields on console, and it's just gonna be fucking intense. If you guys haven't checked out the trailer, I highly suggest you do because it is insane. It's buildings fucking blowing up, that tank falling through an underground parking lot, and it looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. Getting back to the PS4 now, they just outdid Microsoft. They just completely ruined them. One of the things that I was, thinking about when they said that, oh, the used game, there's no transactions for a used game, is the fact that EA just gave up, or they just discontinued the online pass. So that means, and I think this is a plus for most people, is that you could actually buy an EA game now for PS4, and you want a used game from EA, and you won't have to buy an online pass because they just said, a few months ago that they're discontinuing the online pass because Microsoft was doing the used game, charge. And everybody thought, well, if Microsoft is doing it, then Sony has to do it too. But obviously that wasn't the case. So now Sony's like, fuck it, we're not doing the used game, charging fee. And then EA just said that they're not gonna do the online pass anymore. So if you play a lot of EA games and buy a lot of used EA games, whether it's Dragon Age, Battlefield, Need for Speed, all the EA sports game, Madden, FIFA, NHL, NBA, etc., then you could buy them on the PS4 and you won't even need a code. So I think that's great, and I think they just screw fucking EA right in the ass because I don't think anybody was expecting that. I think EA took that by shock, and I'm pretty sure they won't like it, but I like how Sony, stood by what they believed in, and obviously they did the right thing because it wasn't fair for gamers, having to pay an extra fee for used games. So that's great. Man, I just can't believe that Sony did this. It's great. I'm definitely buying a PS4 now. I probably won't buy an Xbox. I thought about it, but because you have to check in every 24 hours, which, if I end up going out of the country or going on a trip somewhere, and there's no online, but I still want to take my Xbox to play, offline single player or like, more like split screen, etc., then I can't connect to online, and then I can't play the fucking games. So obviously, that's the downside to it. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that you know, I mean the $500 you have to pay for the Xbox, plus the Xbox Live, and then plus the Kinect thing, because you know every Xbox comes with the Kinect, and then you always have to have the Kinect connect to the fucking Xbox to play it, and that's just fucking bullshit. I don't want that Kinect. Like, I seriously just don't want it. If I would have bought an Xbox One, I would have just taken the Kinect and fucking broken it. If, you know, allowed me to play the Xbox, but because it can't, you have to hold on to the Kinect, and you can't do shit about it. So Xbox totally just fucking screw the consumers. I highly recommend, I mean, if you ask me, get a PS4. It's better. It has so much more advantages. Now a lot of people are thinking about the exclusives, how Xbox has, you know, better ones, and I have to disagree with that. Sony has Uncharted, they have God of War, they have, I mean, Naughty Dog, especially, you know, with the Last of Us, Killzone, Uncharted, God of War, and then there's many more out there games that they have that are, you know, exclusive to PlayStation. Yeah, Xbox has some good ones, you know, they have Halo and they have Gears of War, and I know they're getting more as well. But overall, I think Sony still hasn't beaten, just because of the price, the quality, and the cheapness, because it's cheaper. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Make sure you put down in the comments what you think. It was definitely a good day to be a gamer though, because we saw what the next gen looks like. We saw tons of game, and whether you're on the Xbox side, on the PS4 side, it's a good time to be a gamer right now. We're gonna get tons of game. The games are drastically improving, whether it's gameplay, graphics, sound, textures, I mean everything. It's improving. And you know, I used to think the Battlefield had one of the best, you know, they had the best graphics. But now with the next gen, then everybody already caught up. I mean, there was so many games out there, especially on the Xbox conference. I'll give them that. Some of the games they were showing, they had really good graphics, and I was actually really impressed. And I was like, whoa, that game looks fucking sick. Obviously though, I mean, even if they do look good, I'm not gonna buy a console just because of one game. There's a lot of factors that go into it when you think about buying a new console. And Xbox One, just, you know, they don't do that. They require too many things from you, where there's little transactions with used games, again, the Kinect, etc. You know, I'm just going back and forth with the same thing I keep saying, but I mean, that was their downfall. And I honestly see Sony outselling, or PS4 outselling the Xbox One. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's cheaper, and it's just, in my opinion, a way better console. But we'll see how it goes, you know. We'll see what happens. Going back a little bit to Battlefield 4 now to finish up the video, is again, if you haven't checked out the video, I highly suggest you do so, because it is amazing. The multiplayer looks great. The guns look amazing. I know that the commander mode is back. I didn't play Battlefield 2, so I don't know what the commander is like. I thought it looked cool, but I don't know if I really want to be the commander. I want to be more on the ground and be, you know, killing people instead of moving stuff around in the fucking mini-map, or I don't know how they were doing it. The destruction, again, I mean, we know about destruction from Battlefield. It just looks amazing. I mean, the buildings and, you know, debris falling everywhere. The tank scene looked awesome when you destroyed the pillar and then the tank just fell down to the underground parking lot. Overall, the game looks amazing. The graphics, the sound. Hopefully it turns out to be one hell of a game, and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna leave you guys finishing up with this video. I wonder if we're gonna get it. I don't know, I'll let you guys decide. Well, I'll let you guys see if we're gonna get the bomb or not. Anyway, it's been Rob DC. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully I get some positive feedback. It was my first commentary. I was a little nervous. You know, I'm still trying to get everything together. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.